Hello there, it's Paul here and welcome along everyone. This is not one of my normal videos, it's just a very quick update video. I do get asked from time to time on an update on what's happening with the rough turn boxes I did the other week. It was 22nd of February when I went to my local sawmill, bought that wood and came back and rough turned these boxes. And I don't know whether you can see it on the camera there, the very first thing to notice on there really is how much these have distorted in shape, that they've actually gone off at an angle on there. So if I sit that flat on something like that, hopefully you can see the way it's distorted. And I think what it's doing there is because these were fairly probably close to the pith, that the wood is expanding on one side greater than the other. And that's another reason why you obviously make your walls fairly thick so that you can true it all up. They have got a very slight oval shape to them as well. This one has a very minute little crack in the very bottom there. I don't know whether that will show up on the camera or not. Hopefully you can just see there's a little black mark in the bottom there, which is where there is a very slight crack in there. That's the only crack I can see on either of these. There's nothing on this one at all, other than obviously, I mean, that probably just shows more there, the distorted shape with putting the two pieces of wood in opposite sides. What's really interesting though on this though is that I weighed these obviously the moment I'd finished turning them and written the weights on there, so I'll let you do the maths on this as I go along for percentage wise. But this lid 182.5 grams when I turned it, down to 111.4, so that's lost what, just 71 grams. The base was 283.1 grams, that's down to 175.1 grams, so that's lost over 100 grams in weight. So as I say, it's a big percentage of the weight. The other lid 181.4, that's down to 110, so again that's lost about 71 grams. And the other base was 267.4 grams, that's down to 167.3 grams, so that's lost 100.1 grams again. So it's a big percentage. Now, using my moisture meter, and again I've had people ask where I got my moisture meter from, just search for moisture meter on eBay and look for these ones which are grey and orange. It does have a make on there which by the looks of it, it's a German make. I don't know whether it will show on the camera there again, if I can get the light right. But that's there. Now, these are obviously not going to be highly accurate. I paid £20 for it. Now the most I can find on these is, that's showing there inside there about 13.5, and I'm getting a 14.5 there, and that's about the most I can find on any of these, is around about 14.5. If these weren't going to be boxes, I would probably finish turn them as they are, but because they're boxes, you're relying on that lid to be that nice sort of suction fit. You don't want them to distort, so these ideally need to dry a little bit longer. Today it's Saturday the 28th of March, so it's been, I think, of what, about 5 weeks is it? So you can see they have lost an enormous amount, but they just need that little bit of extra drying. Now it might be that you just have them in a slightly warmer area for them to dry a little bit quicker. My shed is actually around about 20 degrees most of the time anyway. When I'm out here it gets a little bit warmer, but because I've got a radiator with a thermostat on it, it doesn't really get much below 20 degrees, so it's sort of like your normal household temperature. So as I said, it's not a normal project video, just to give you an update on there and just let you know what moisture meter I'm using. Thanks a lot for watching.